Hello and welcome. It's Luke Bluewolf from bluewolfpsychic.co.uk here to read for you this evening. And this evening I'm reading for the star sign of Leo, reading the Astro Tarot, and it's for the month of February 2011. Thank you for joining me. Right, Leo, let's see what February has in store for you. What do the cards say? Your first card, Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Now the Six of Swords, all tarot cards have more than one meaning, and in fact there are many possible meanings. It all depends on the messages that are given to the psychic who's reading them. But to me, what I'm being told with this card is that you have had some difficult times behind you over the Christmas and New Year period. There have been arguments and disagreements and things about you. Things haven't necessarily been easy. This card's about a passage from difficulties, and it's about putting those things behind you now and moving on to better things. I'm being told that what you need to do is you're the one that's got to make the first steps in sorting things out, any difficulties that are there. As is so often the case, Leo, you've got to be the leader here, because you're the positive, confident, outgoing individual, aren't you? And but not that you all show that. I mean, you have your moments, I know. But you're the one that's going to have to take the lead in sorting out any difficulties. But it's a good time to do that during February, particularly during the early part of February. So set your mind to that. The other thing that I would say is have the possibility of a short journey, a short break away perhaps for you, or at least a journey somewhere, perhaps over the course of a weekend. You're going away somewhere. Might just be to visit friends or family, or it might be for a little city break or something of that kind. But I see the possibility of something like that for you during February too, which would be nice. Could do with that myself. Right, Two of Pentacles, the Lord of Harmonious Change. Now this card is about balancing the finances and resources. It's all about that sort of thing. What I usually say to people when I see this card is don't take out any credit agreements, don't take out any loans or anything just at the moment. Be careful with the money. It's possible that it's been a bit of a thin time for you over the Christmas and New Year period, and that you're not quite back on an even keel as yet. What I would say is that this card suggests that is coming, but it's not here yet. So during the month of February, it's still a case of cutting your cloth to your purse, or whatever the saying is, and just not trying to take on too much extra expenditure. Okay, so just be sensible and make it a cheap weekend away. The Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Now, interestingly, this is a card which again relates to the financial situation, and it says that things are at a bit of a standstill for you at the moment. Things are not moving forwards or progressing as far as the finances are concerned. So, I'm sorry, but you're not going to have a raise during the month of February. You're probably not going to win the lottery during the month of February, though. If you do, don't forget your old friend Luke Bluewolf. But what this card is saying is that things are going to be pretty steady and at a standstill. So just be patient during February. It could be that things are going to improve sort of March, April time. I get a little bit of a sense perhaps April time will be the time when things start to move a bit better for you on the financial side. But certainly during February it's a case of bite the bullet. Don't take out any more loans, and don't spend more than you've got coming in, basically. Okay? All right. Sorry it can't be better for you than that, but we've got to be honest. Six of Wands. Now that's a nice card, okay? I don't know what you do at work, okay? I don't know what you do at work, but whatever work that you do, then you're at the front of it, sort of thing. You're a bit of a leader. If you work in an office, then you're probably the one who arranges the office parties and collections and things. If you work in the home with childcare and housework responsibilities, then you probably do a bit of singing and dancing while you're listening to some music and getting on with things and that as well. If you do charity work, then it may well be that you're the fundraiser or something like that. But certainly you're somebody that works hard and is at the front of things in whatever you do, and is appreciated for that as well. And this card is saying very much that the work that you do is appreciated, and that there is progress for you. During the month of February, you're going to be receiving a little bit more recognition than perhaps you usually get for the things that you do. It might just be a pat on the back from the boss. It might be that your loved one takes you out for an unexpected meal or something. It might just be that somebody says thank you to you when you didn't expect it. But I see that for you during the month of February. So a little bit of reward for the work that you put into things, Leo. And the final card, Page of Swords. Pages are usually females, and they tend to represent either sisters or daughters. So I don't know, but if you have a sister or a daughter about you, then I mean, it wouldn't be that surprising to see them probably, if but it depends on the age, doesn't it, sort of thing. I mean, a sister or daughter could be a sister is grown up and living away from you. A daughter could indeed be grown up and living away from you as well at the moment. But it's likely that you're going to be seeing them and spending some time with them during the month of February. So that could be pleasant. That could be a weekend away or something, couldn't it, as well? This person is a bright and intelligent person, and somebody who... It's the sort of person that if they're at school, they do their homework and get on with things and do pretty well. If they're at work, then they usually understand what's going on about them. They're probably one that's fairly involved in office politics and that sort of thing, okay? And if they're at home, then they like to watch the news and know what's going on in the world about them as well. So, you know, if you can think who that is, then you'll know what person I'm talking about and who you're likely to be seeing during the month of February for a nice time, okay? Right, well, thank you very much for joining me tonight, Leo. So, passage from difficulties, sorting out any disagreements or unpleasant situations that there have been, but you've got to take the lead in that. Take care with the finances, because things ain't going to be moving particularly forward during the month of February, and you need to live within your means. Should be that little pat on the back in the work situation, whether that's at work or whether it's at home, and a little surprise visit with someone, and possibly that weekend away, as I say, the sister or daughter figure that hopefully you'll be spending some time with. Okay? Well, thank you very much for joining me this evening, Leo. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you'd like a personal reading, don't forget to contact me at bluewolfpsychic.co.uk. And now I shall say love, light and blessings to you, and good night.